Alright, so I've just taken some time to teach my students about the water cycle. So maybe I'll make a video with my students or to show them that will support this learning. So I'm just going to make a fun little video here with you all that would relate to the water cycle. So I've already taken some video footage, so I'm going to go ahead and create a new iMovie. And I'm going to pull the video from my recent videos. So I'm going to go ahead and select all three of these videos. And I'm going to now hit Create Movie. And we've been through this before, but you know, the first step is to make sure all the videos are where you want them, and perhaps I need to do some splitting of clips. So this clip's a little long, so I'm going to start right here and split it real fast. And then I'm going to actually want this clip in the middle, so I'm going to move this over to right about here after this one. And then I'm going to actually delete this clip because I don't need it anymore. And then we're going to take this one, and I don't need this one actually. Turns out I actually want to use this one again, so I'm going to duplicate it, but I need it at the very end. Alright, so now I have all my clips in place of where I want them, and I'm going to go ahead and start making some edits. So the first thing I want to do is maybe I want to add some filters. Well, I can do this two ways. I can click the settings bar right up here, and I can add a project filter to the entire iMovie project. So if I click on this, it's going to filter the entire project, all the video clips. Or maybe I just want to filter part of the video project. So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to go back to no filter, and maybe I just want to filter this very beginning part. Okay, so let's start with right here. We want to filter this clip. So I'm going to click the filters in the bottom and put that on right there. Now you'll notice I have a transition right here. I can always change those transitions. And it turns out that I don't actually want to use the sound that was captured on the video. I want to use sound that I'm going to import. So I'm going to click on the video clips, and I'm going to go ahead and turn their volume all the way down. And now I maybe want to add a little bit of slow motion to my video. So I'm going to go ahead and split this clip up a little bit farther. And I just want to slow-mo part of the video. So I'm going to split it right there and right there. And this part in the middle is what I want slow-moed. So I'm going to click on speed, and I'm going to bring it down to the turtle, not quite all the way, about 1/3 of the speed. This is a great fractions lesson for your students, by the way. And this is also a place where if I wanted to freeze a frame, I could do that. Freeze frame essentially just takes a little picture of your video and puts a picture inside of the video. And then you can also, of course, speed up clips here as well. Now, let's see. Perhaps we even want to add some sound effects. So when this water is being poured, I might want to add some sound effects to my video. Of course, you can add sound effects to the entire video. Once again, by clicking the project settings and turning on theme music, you can choose from the different themes here. But if I just want to add sound effects to a specific part, maybe this part right here, then I'm going to go ahead into my audio on the side, and I'm going to click sound effects, and I'm going to pick which sound effects I'd like. So I'm going to use this sound effects right here. And maybe I wanted it to actually begin at a little bit of a different area, so I'm going to hold on to it and drag it to where I want it to start. And even furthermore, if I want the sound effects to maybe fade out a little bit, or I want them to kind of sound like it's disappearing, I can fade those sound out. I can also change the level in which that sound is played if that's too loud for me. Of course, what would a good science video be without some appropriate titles? So it's important to go ahead and add some titles to your work as well. So we can go right here, click on this clip, and click on titles, and maybe I'll add different types of titles. If I want to do it in the lower or the center of the screen, depending on what I'm looking for, I can add the title right here. So let's take a look at what a close to finished project might look like.